So I'm here with RWS, which includes
Talia, Radcliffe.
Steph St.Clair.
And Ken Wang.
And what are you guys' positions, or what are you trying to get?
I'm running for presidential candidate.
And I'm running for VP of University Affairs.
And VP Operations for me.
Cool. So in a nutshell, guys, what is your platform?
Nutshell. Well, our slogan, which is our platform in a nutshell, is an engaged you, a greener you, a smarter you. So it encompasses engagement, sustainability, and academics.
And we have a 14-point platform. All the points fall under each of the three slogans. I'm sure we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you guys do win the election, what do you want your legacy to be?
Well, I'll take this one, I guess. I think one of the biggest issues right now that most students feel is a disconnect between the AMS and the student body. So we're really hoping, to increase and broaden the communication between the AMS and students as a whole, and also to try to garner more opinion and input from students who may not typically have been involved with the AMS, students who, for example, have a really heavy course load or who have extracurricular commitments. And also a big part of our platform is to really see a renewal and rejuvenation of the AMS as a lobby group, and just to show to students that the AMS is there to actually bring forth things that they want to see happen to the administration, to the faculty, and even to the provincial government.
What makes you guys real, approachable, cool Queen students?
Well, a specific platform point, and maybe the others can talk more about our personalities, but one of our platform points is developing a paid feedback forum, paid feedback forums in which students are getting incentive to participate in the student government. Hopefully, actually, the three of us will be leading them, not all together, individually. And so that students who, like Steph said, typically don't have the chance to participate are now given the opportunity to do so, as well as paid to do it. So there's more incentive to do so. And yeah, you guys, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I think a major advantage of our team that really gives us an edge is that we have varying AMS experiences within the school. I mean, Talia has been involved just so thoroughly with the AMS in her 4 years here that I think she's like a guru in our team. And Steph has been involved a little bit with the AMS, but mainly with clubs, with Cupid. And me personally, before this year, AMS was definitely something like in the sky for me, and they did their own thing. I mean, I think that reflects the average student, and that really, when we came up with our ideas, that was really a factor in like the decisions we were made and like the changes we want to put in place, is taking into account that the average student really sees the AMS as something that doesn't really have anything to do with them.
So this year, Queen's kind of faced a tragedy when we had sort of a lot of racism on campus. If you guys were in office, what would you have done differently than the party in power right now?
Well, one of our first platform point on our little leaflet actually is proactive anti-oppression. Well, first of all, we would have had our whole system in place. We're looking right now in terms of our platform to incorporate anti-oppression into all aspects of the AMS and to make anti-oppression a priority for the administration. So if we had been in office and had this as part of our platform last year, then hopefully all this would have been in place in terms of the administration, and it would have been a priority for the administration already. They would have reacted quicker, hopefully. And I think I would have, well, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what the AMS representation was like at the rally on Wednesday. Was it?
To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah.
We were there, but I was kind of at the back, so I didn't really get to see everyone that was there. But once again, just going off the fact that proactive anti-oppression is like the key component of our engagement platform. We really want to see incorporation of anti-oppression into all aspects of the AMS, not just on the government side, but also with the services, because the services serve as the direct contact point with the students. Yeah, a lot of that would be incorporated through hiring procedure and through providing equity training, or at least a greater amount of equity training across the board for managers, for service staff, for frosh leaders. Pretty much just really push it and emphasize that it is a priority of our team, and thus by default will be a priority of everyone that we hire.
Yeah, and for the services, I mean, a lot of students mainly know the AMS through the services. I think it's so important to just emphasize anti-oppression as a priority for the AMS and incorporate that into the hiring process so staff of various services will deliver that when they interact with customers in the student body.
So you mentioned one of your points for your platform was sustainability. How sustainable is your campaign? Like, how ecologically friendly is it?
Sure. Well, we've actually got a couple of sustainable options with regards to our campaign. First off, we have stamps that we use instead of handing out flyers. So anyone who's willing to lend their hand, or today we actually had someone who let us stamp his forehead. Yeah, we would offer to stamp scrap paper with our website. We do have flyers as well, but they're reusable. They have a to-do list on the back, so encouraging people to use it for other things. And we also have bins collecting flyers from both our campaign and any other campaigns that choose to use flyers. So we're hoping to actually print less flyers in the end through reusing them.
Yeah.